What's up, everybody? Between some out-of-town thrift stores, some lucky eBay auction wins, and Goodwill's Customer Appreciation Day, it's been a crazy couple of weeks. I have a lot of really cool stuff to show you today, so stay tuned. We went to visit my family recently, so for the first time in a few months, I was able to visit some thrift stores in their area. First of all, we went to the Savers down there and found this funny thing. If anyone's a Seinfeld fan, this is the Festivus Celebration Kit. And that was $3.99 before my coupon. So it includes a 9-inch talking Festivus pole that features voice clips from Frank Costanza. Let's see, a pair of magnets and a bunch of fake cards that say a donation has been made in your name to the Human Fund. So, thought that was pretty funny. Also, got another Alvin and the, actually says Alvin and the Chipettes DVD for a couple bucks to add to my growing collection. And grabbed a toy bag that has quite a few cool things in it. I'll try to go through quickly here. Has a couple Ninja Turtles from the 2012 series. Sorry for the background noise there. Has the purple Dilophosaurus from the Jurassic World toy line. Pretty hard to find guy. Has a small Ahsoka figure from Star Wars. And let's see. Oh, right. There were a couple of the Mattel Mario Kart Hot Wheels toys. So we have Mario and a red Shy Guy. And if I can get him out, one of the Terminator figures. I think this might be a NECA figure. Let's see. Yeah, it is NECA from 2009. So I got this whole bag for $4.49. Plus, I think I had a 20% off coupon. So, not bad at all. After Savers, ran into the Goodwill down there and got this really nice Intech metal. I think the tag's holding it closed here. Sorry. So it was a green tag, 99 cents, and green tags were half off, so it was a whopping 50 cents. But it is a metal storage case for either a Nintendo DS or I think it might also fit a PSP. So that was very cool. And then found a bunch of, sorry if there's a glare, but they are Pokemon capsule toys. So all of them I think were between $2 and $3.99, so just a couple bucks each. But there's a sleeping Pikachu, a Pikachu with a Pikachu-shaped cactus. What is this? Another Pikachu. Quite a few Pikachus. This one is a, who is that? Dugong. This has a pair of Pichu figures. Not sure if that's a Pidgeotto or Pidgeot. I can never really tell the difference, but one of the Pidgey evolutions. And a Vileplume. So I looked some of these up, and some of these are selling for anywhere from like $10 to $20 each. So I got all of them for under $20. That was pretty cool. Let's see. After that, stopped by the Treasure Hunt store I've mentioned a few times before. That's the one where everything is just in random bins and a set price on whatever day you go. So we actually ended up going on Sunday, which is the $4 day. And I found some really cool stuff. I found this, obviously unofficial, but it's a USB Super Nintendo controller. I think it might actually be wireless. This is just a charging cable. Haven't had a chance to test it yet. Also got an AV to HDMI cable, which allows you to hook up older electronics to HDMI inputs. And I found this specific cord on Amazon, and apparently someone said it works with an NES. So that sounded kind of cool. Found this random alien mask. I was obsessed with aliens when I was in like junior high, so I initially picked this up as a joke and then put it back, but I came across it again. I'm like, I need to get that. That is pretty cool. Got another converter box here. So this is HDMI to component. It's an HDMI to component scalar converter by E007. So I looked this up, and I think they normally sell for about $40, and I got it for $4. Got the Cyberlink Power DVD 22 Ultra software, which seems like kind of a random thing to be excited about, but I paid $4. It normally costs $70, so very good deal on that. This, it's all in Japanese, obviously, but this is a set of origami paper featuring some famous Japanese artwork, all of which I really, really like. Hopefully you can see that without a glare. But it, I believe it said there are 6 different patterns and 4 sheets of each one. Also, the box is kind of ripped, but this is a pop filter for a microphone. I haven't used mine for these type of videos yet, but I do have one, so that was a cool find. These, can't really tell what they are just by looking at the box. It says, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing this, Shuangpin. And I open it up, and it turns out they are generic Lego sword sets. So this smaller one is a Nichirin sword, knife that can be sheathed. I don't know. And this bigger one is a Yamato sword that also comes with a sheath. I looked these up on Amazon as well. Looks like they normally sell for about $42, $43. So I got this one for $4. And actually, I think this one I got maybe on the $2 day. I don't recall. And finally, on, or actually, no, a couple more things, sorry. I got a set of lenticular Halloween art prints. So there are 4 in here. Let me show you very quickly. The first one has this girl that turns into kind of like a zombie or something. This guy that turns into a really scary looking devil with horns. This child that has like dead zombie eyes. And finally, Mona Lisa that turns into a skeleton. So, obviously out of season for Halloween, but I love lenticular stuff, and they ended up being essentially $1 each. So, thought those were cool. This is actually a baby's toy, but we had another one of these in a different color that we use to play with our cats. And so what this does is when you charge it up and turn it on, the crab will scuttle back and forth, but it has little sensors, so if it comes in contact with something, it'll run away. So it's, you know, obviously designed for babies, but it's very fun to play with cats because I'll try to chase it and it'll run away. So figured why not get another one. Let's see. Also, a couple more things from the treasure hunt. I found this really cute little baby T-Rex figure. I don't know that it's a name brand one, but it is very detailed, and I got this on the $2 day. Also, sorry, it might be hard to see, but this is the BSTAXN Naruto figure, specifically the Shippuden outfit one. And these are normally like $20 figures, so thought he was cool for $2. And then got a couple more cables. Got a small or micro HDMI to HDMI 4K cable. And this is obviously unofficial, and I'm not even sure what systems it'll actually work with, but it's a component cable, and the other end is a Nintendo connector. So this is the connector that was found on Super Nintendo, N64, and GameCube. Obviously, I don't think this will work with GameCube because of the proprietary component cable, but I'm hoping it'll work with N64 at least. One final thing from Treasure Hunt, found this really nice Vault X trading card case. So the front actually has magnets and has space for, I'd say, probably about 2 decks worth of cards, so maybe like 120 or 150. So I thought that was pretty nice for $2. Okay, moving on to thrift store stuff. Let's look at these first. So these are a couple things I found at a Goodwill. I don't know if this is an actual character from something, but it's just like a cute little dinosaur plush with a suction cup. I just thought he kind of reminded me of Godzilla or maybe Gorosaurus from the like Godzilla kaiju films. It was 99 cents, so he was cute. This thing, looks like it turned off again. This is a leapfrog system called a Rocket Twist. So obviously geared towards children, but what's kind of neat about this one, let me get into the menu here. The battery's about to die. Oh no! So it has a couple built-in games that utilize all these different buttons. So like this one is a platformer where this character will be going around on different platforms, and you might need to raise like an elevator using these dials, or turn like doorways or something. I just thought it was kind of neat, and I think these normally retail for about $60, and I got it for $2.99. So, pretty cool. Another really interesting find at Goodwill. This was pretty cheap. I think it was like, oh yeah, here, $2.99, and yellow tags were half off the day I found this. It is a Pokemon Stencil DX set. So it's, I can pull it out here real quick. It's a little watercolor stencil set featuring Pokemon. And this is an actual licensed Tomy product from Japan. And I don't know where it came from or why it was at my random Goodwill in the Chicago suburbs, but I am not complaining. Unfortunately, it's not complete. I got excited. I noticed one of the stencils on the back was supposed to feature Meryl, my favorite Pokemon, but that is one of the ones missing. So, too bad. But still cool for $1.50. Let's see. Next, where were these? Okay, so I went to a Salvation Army store and got a couple cool movies and TV shows. So first off, I found Arachnophobia for $1.99. This movie I haven't seen, but I heard about it and it sounded good. It's called Mayhem, starring Steven Yeun. We recently watched the show Beef that he was in and thought that was great. So this was also, I think, oh, okay, $2.95. Then found season 3 of Westworld on Blu-ray, again for $2.95. Unfortunately, this is one of the shows that HBO Max has purged from the service that before I got to watch it. So now I got to track down seasons 1 and 2. But I figured $3 for season 3 was a good deal. And then got the entire series of the Sarah Silverman program. Each set was only $1.95. And apparently season 3 is out of print and seems to be selling for quite a bit. But was always a fan of like her stand-up and her characters in movies, so thought the show would be worth checking out. Okay, moving on here. These, I believe, were from a Goodwill. So first off, have a large toy bag here. Couple highlights. Got one of these really bizarre McDonald's adult Happy Meal toys from, what was it called? Cactus Plants Flea Market? It's some designer or something, but I don't know. It's kind of scary, if you ask me. And then there were a couple old Barney figures. So we got Barney himself, who is he? BJ, I think, and then Baby Bop. And then there's a few like Mario McDonald's toys in here. A really cool Elasmosaurus, and I want to say probably like an Iguanodon. So just some cool stuff. And then found a video game for the first time in a while. Not an amazing one, but still, it was only a couple bucks. It's Kokoto Magic Circus, which is apparently a light gun style game. And if you've seen any of my previous videos, I love light gun games, and if I find any that I don't already own for a reasonable price, I'll pick them up and give them a shot. Then found a couple Choose Your Destiny Star Wars books. So these are essentially modern Choose Your Own Adventure books featuring Star Wars characters. And I love those style of books, and I love Star Wars, so thought those were worth checking out. Also, oh, actually, this was from Salvation Army, my bad. But this is a IDW Sonic the Hedgehog trade paperback. So I've only read a couple issues of their comics, but they're all fantastic. So if I ever find these cheap, I definitely pick them up. All right, moving along. Got some stuff from another Goodwill here. So going along with my bizarre alien mask, I found a squirrel mask. This was, I think, $1.99. And then I think I got like 20 or 25% off on top of that. Also, randomly found a bag of Ren and Stimpy and Beauty and the Beast trading cards. So some of my and my fiance's favorite franchises. And it's funny, I recently found my childhood collection of these Ren and Stimpy cards. And what's interesting is all of the traditional cards are like foil hollow cards. But the chase cards in the series are just standard trading cards, and they call them cheesy chase cards. So what's a crazy lucky coincidence, the cards that were in this bag are numbers 3 and 4 of 4, and I took a look at my personal collection. I have numbers 1 and 2, so I now have a complete set of the chase cards. So that was just an awesome, really nice coincidence. And, this whole bag was only $2.99. Also, got this little itty-bitty mini player handheld game. I think it just plays, like, kind of Tetris-style stuff. It was 99 cents. Got Big Trouble in Little China on Blu-ray. This is a classic movie if you haven't seen it. And found this Jurassic World Dominion 16-month 2023 calendar for $2.99. And so this, I thought was really neat. Hopefully you can see it here without a glare, but it has some hand-drawn versions of most of the dinosaurs that appeared in the film. So I really like the artwork on this. Okay, also, one final thing at that Goodwill was this really cool Las Vegas sign. I have actually never been to Las Vegas. Every time my friends or family have gone, they've always said, oh, you should have come with us when they got back, but they didn't invite me, so never really got the opportunity to go. Anyway, I just thought the sign was really cool, and it does light up. I don't have the power adapter handy, but all of the little lights here around the border blink, and this star at the top lights up. So this was $9.99, and I think I got 20% off, so $8. Let's see, what else? Got some more stuff at a Goodwill. Let's look at these. So, my Goodwill randomly got in a whole slew of ColecoVision games. So I actually found a complete in box ColecoVision a few years ago, but I don't have any games for it. So decided to grab some. A lot of these, so they were all tagged $4.99, which seems a little high for older games like this, but I looked them all up, and all of them were selling for at least 10, some significantly more, and all the ones I got were recommended as some of the best games for the system. So first off, I got Ladybug, which I believe is like a Pac-Man style game. Same with this one, Pepper 2, and then got a pair of Sega games, Subrock and Zaxxon, and then a pair of, they are ColecoVision games, but published by Atari, which is kind of interesting, Centipede and Galaxian, and apparently Galaxian is like a $40, $50 game on its own, and finally River Raid by Activision. So I'm glad I'll finally be able to try out my ColecoVision now. Let's see. Oh, also got this really cute little Lucky Cat bank. That was only 99 cents. It's missing the stopper, but I have a whole collection of these on my desk. I just like to use them as displays because it reminds me of Japan and supposedly bring you luck with money and stuff. So it's a fun thing to collect. Let's see. Next, there's some more Salvation Army stuff. Got a DualShock 3 for PS3 for only $2.99. It's in very good condition. Just has a little bit of like gunk that I got to clean out of the edges there, but otherwise the sticks are great. They're not sticky or anything, so great price on that. Picked up a copy of one of my all-time favorite animated movies, Cats Don't Dance. So I do already own a copy of this, but mine is really scratched up, and it's in one of those like keep cases where it opens from the side and the front is just like cardboard. I've never actually seen this in a traditional DVD case, and it was only $1.99, so decided to grab that. And got a toy bag, as usual. This one was $4.99, but purple tags were half off, so $2.50. A lot of it is just kind of like generic dinosaurs, but there were a couple cool things. The keyring itself is missing, but this kind of cool Princess Peach keychain by, just says by Nintendo, so at least it's official. And then this is obviously not official, but it's another one of those bubble wrap popping toys, but it's a very weird looking Pikachu, and it's also some sort of little storage container. I don't know. And then this guy I thought was pretty cool. I think he might be a Z-Bot. The old little like robot line that followed Micro Machines from Galoob. I'm not sure. I couldn't really find any branding on him. Oh, actually, yeah, 1994 LGTI. So if anybody knows what that's from, let me know. Yeah, otherwise, it's just... oh, that's cool. I didn't even know he was in there. It's a little Pyroraptor from Jurassic World Dominion. Maybe there's more. But, yeah, otherwise just lots of generic dinos I'll probably move at the flea market. Then, oh, one more thing from Salvation Army. Found the Rick and Morty portal gun. That was only $2.99, and it does work. So, I thought that was really neat. Then, let's see, one last batch of stuff from Goodwill in terms of thrifted stuff. So I found this pretty much life-size Kermit plush. He was only $1.99. I guess it was some sort of promotion with Macy's. It's supposed to be like a photographer Kermit. I may honestly just take the like clothes and stuff off him and just treat it like a life-size Kermit plush, because I don't really care about the Macy's stuff, but he was pretty cool, I thought, for $2. Got this Pokemon Pikachu wallet, or like a zippered wallet that opens up. So that was $3.99. It's got some pockets there, little sleeves, that. And on the back, not sure if you can read this, but it says, Pikachu. Pikachu have very cute features. It will be your good friend. And it's copyrighted. 1997 Nintendo, Creatures, Game Freak, TV Tokyo, Shop Pro, JR Kikaku, and then another copyright Pokemon. And then it has this pretty cool zipper tag that is, hopefully you can see that, it's Pikachu's tail. And again on the back it says copyright Pokemon. I don't know if this is official. I kind of doubt it, because that's definitely not the Pikachu design they used back in 1997. They were still using the kind of like chonkier model. So I don't know. I don't know if it's meant to be like a modern throwback kind of thing, but still, I thought it was kind of neat. I especially like the zipper tag there. And one other Pokemon thing. So I found a Pokemon trading card game tin, which you come across these pretty often. They're not really worth anything, but occasionally the art will be cool. But this one had Meryl on it, my favorite Pokemon, so had to get it. Okay, so that is it for the thrifting. Oh, excuse me, one final thing that I forgot to mention that is completely bizarre. At Salvation Army, I found a Target shopping basket. So it was $3.99, and I'll put up a photo here showing it in my cart at the store so nobody thinks I stole this or something. But I don't know why it was there, and even when I went up to check out, I mentioned to the cashier, I'm like, I don't think this is supposed to be here, and she just chuckled. So I don't know why it was there, how it got there, but Now it's mine. So, okay. Again, that is it for the thrifting stuff. So on to a couple things I got elsewhere. Just really quick, picked up a pair of Jax figures. So I got Rouge the Bat from Sonic at Target, and I got Baby Mario from the Mario franchise, obviously, at Walmart. And then some eBay stuff. So, as I mentioned a couple times now, I love Meryl. It's my favorite Pokemon. And I came across some auctions for this Japanese talking Meryl figure, and I realized the seller also had Togepi. And I was able to win both auctions, luckily, and combined shipping and all that. So they're very, very good condition. I think Meryl is unopened. Togepi, the packaging's a little beat up, but it's fine. And I don't know why, but the seller included a Pokemon trading card deck and deck case as a free bonus. Like, honestly, when I first opened the box, these were on top. I'm like, oh god, he sent me the wrong stuff. But it turns out, apparently, it just includes free bonuses. So, shout out to that seller. On the topic of Pokemon, got a few other things. Got these really cool pop-open Pokeball plush. So, of course, got Meryl, my favorite. And what's interesting is when I found this auction, they had the Pokeballs closed in the picture. And it said that they had 2 Meryls available. And it was one of those ones where, like, if you buy both, you get a discount, and they combine shipping, and I'm like, sure. Because it said the packaging was kind of beat up, and I was, originally going to be like, oh, could you send me the one with the nicer package? But I'm like, whatever, I'll just buy both. So I did, and I opened the box, and one of them was Mew. So that was a little disappointing, but it's kind of cool to get 2 different ones. And honestly, I can see how the seller made the mistake, because the only place, unless you open the Pokeball, that says which Pokemon is inside is this teeny tiny little circle here. Otherwise, throughout the packaging, even on Mew's, it has Meryl, 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 Meryl. So, kind of an honest mistake. Oh, I guess it does say at the top here, too. But, whatever. Still cool to get 2 different ones. So, got those. And then, one final eBay pickup. I got this amazing Jurassic Park T-Rex logo LED light. So, I can't plug it in at the moment, but it's just the classic silhouette of the T-Rex skeleton. And when you plug it in, the background lights up a really cool orange color. So, really, really happy to finally have one of these. 2 final things. Had a pre-order come in from Amazon. So I got Trek to Yomi for PS4, the deluxe edition. This apparently retails for $49.99, but when I pre-ordered it, it was only $29. So I managed to get $20 off right away. And then finally, something I'm sure every other Nintendo fan has picked up this week. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I was lucky enough to get a collector's edition. Actually, it showed up crazy fast. It only took like a day or 2 to show up. And despite the shipping box having no protection whatsoever, it's in pretty good shape, thankfully. There's no major dents or anything. Has a couple little indents on the front, but because of the dark background, it's not super noticeable, so nothing to raise a stink over. But very excited to finally dive into this. It's been a long time coming, so very, very happy to add this to my collection. Okay, so as you saw, quite a bit of really cool stuff. Let me know in the comments what you think. If, there's anything you had any questions on, or anything you're wondering why I picked it up, or if you want to add it to your own collection. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. I appreciate any support you can give. That said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again.